In today's video, I want to talk about why you should make a YouTube channel to document your life, even if you think you're a loser or you're falling behind in life. And we're gonna do it going for a little drive. And you're gonna be my passenger, princess or prince for today. I'm literally just jerry-rigging my entire camera setup right now because I don't have a proper calm mount tripod. And let's get started. So like usual, I don't have any script or bullet points or anything like that. But the reason why I want to talk about this today is because I just feel like I'm such a loser being 27. I'm gonna be 28 in the month of May. And I just feel like I haven't achieved enough. I thought I'd be much further along. Because I've been making content. I started this YouTube channel. I started this channel back in mid-2023. But I have so little subscribers. I currently have 85 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And that is because even though I started making content, even though I was very inconsistent. And I still feel like I'm pretty much on the same situation where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Even though I've gained the knowledge and all that, but to be honest, I didn't do much in terms of action, right? I didn't do much. Now I'm 28. I'm almost 28 years old. I just feel like I fucking have nothing. And this is why I want to make this video, because I see on social media, right? People always post the highlight reel. Like they're gonna share the story once they're successful, right? All I see in social media right now is people just winning, right? They're just successful and now they're telling the story because it's inspiring, right? Even if they tell us where they came from, the hardships and stuff. But I think not enough people are doing something like this where they're sharing the exact scenario or situation where they're currently going through it. I think not enough people actually do that, making content, just showing that I struggle, that you struggle. Yeah, not enough people film themselves, document the actual time where they're suffering. They only do it once they're successful, right? Because when you do stuff like this it just fucking sucks. Like I'm just here fucking crying, right? But I think it's actually valuable to do this kind of stuff because it's fucking real. Yeah, this is fucking real. I'm doing this for the sake of documenting the journey because I think it's interesting to actually have an actual documentation of what I'm going through when I just feel like I'm in the bottom, right? Because if I do succeed in anything, I don't even know when that's gonna happen, right? But when I do, I'm gonna look back at this video, then I'll be like, holy shit, like that's what makes the story inspiring, right? Because it's not about how fast you are right now. Like even, like with this car, right? It's not about the actual speed. It's about the actual acceleration where you're going from 0 to 100 in a few seconds, and you feel that, and it's awesome. That's why we like launching cars, right? Going from 0 to 100 in a few seconds, because that's thrilling, right? So it's about the acceleration. So I'm making this video to document where I'm 0 right now, and then when I do become successful, that'll be like the 100 kilometers, right? And then that contrast, I think that's gonna be actually inspiring, because I want to make an epic story one day where I started from the bottom and then become successful. Because when I do become successful, I'm gonna point them, for the people who are skeptical, I'm gonna point them to this video. Because I actually recorded the whole story, right? In real time, even as I'm driving this. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Let's grab a coffee and then park somewhere and think about what I'm actually gonna say, because I'm quite distracted driving. I'm just realizing this is a bad idea. Let's grab some Starbucks, shall we?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
$10 for the match. It's okay, right? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think documenting your life, especially when you're at the bottom, I think it's just going to be epic if you can just take a snapshot of your current moment that sucks. It'll be so much better. The story will be so much more epic, and your struggle makes the story, right? Your struggle makes the story. And also, it's gonna separate you from everyone online, right? With the rise of AI, like everything's perfect now, everything's manufactured, everyone's using ChatGPT and all this shit. If you can be the one who shares the real stuff, that'll separate you from all those slop content, right? And this is why I'm doing this. Like, I'm gonna admit, this is fucking difficult. Like, this is not easy to do. Like, I'm not just gonna do this where I'm gonna make a video talking about how where I'm gonna make a video where I'm basically telling you I'm such a fucking loser. I'm not just doing that. I'm not doing that for no fucking reason. I'm doing it so that when I do become successful, those people just a few steps behind me will actually see that maybe they can do it too. If I do become successful, if I do build any real personal brand, or if I do make an income online, people who are just few steps behind me will go, holy shit, I can probably do that too. But again, on the very same vein, I don't know if I can do it. I genuinely don't. I'm quite delusional right now. Like, a huge part of me doesn't believe in myself, but at the same time, I'm working on it to have a better mindset where I'm slowly lighting that fire where I actually do believe that I can achieve what I want, which is to build a business online and then make content and build a personal brand, right? But again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? So, I don't know, I have no idea what I'm doing. Even though I've spent like thousands of dollars on education online, like, I've been buying courses since back in 2021. I bought Matt Diavella's course, and then another course from Nathaniel Drew, and another course from Dan Crow, and then I've been in so many different programs and coaching. And my final one, I guess, was it the final one? And I think the most expensive one I bought was from Time to Build by Todd Muskin. And I think it's genuinely the best one that I've joined. But still, it's my fault for not taking that much action, because it's just the internal stuff that I'm struggling with. Like, I couldn't even take much action because I don't even know what direction I should take other than just making this content. This is all I know. Like, I don't know what to do. Even if I've, like, spent so much time and money on educating myself, it's just, I can see the path, right? I can see how people get there, but for me, it's a lot of just self-sabotaging and self-doubt and just me stopping myself. Like, it's me versus me. And for most of us, it's you versus you, right? So that is what I'm trying to overcome right now, which is, what the fuck am I gonna do? The only direction that I'm taking right now is to make content. I have no fucking idea what to do or what I'm gonna teach or what I'm gonna make content about, but I'm just taking this direction and let's see what happens. I don't fucking know what to do. Like, I've tried making content about possibly teaching guitar and music, but then I know in my bones that I just don't want to teach music. I want to keep it as a hobby. I want it to be the kind of thing where I'm just playing by myself. That sounds weird. Where I'm playing the instruments and enjoying it on my own time, right? But I don't really necessarily want to teach it, but it's the only skill I have that is above average. Because I've been playing since I was 12 years old. But now I don't even want to use that skill to teach because I just don't feel aligned teaching music. So if not that, what am I gonna make money about? What am I gonna use to make money, right? To make this work? That version of me who's obsessed with guitar and music has died after me quitting my band back in the end of 2018, early 2019. I had this metal band and we played gigs all around Melbourne. And after a year doing that, I realized I don't even like playing live. I don't want to make money doing music. I don't want any of this shit. And so after that, after I quit that band, I kind of had a existential crisis, right? After that point, I was just so lost. Like, honestly. In 2019, I enrolled in a random accounting course in RMIT. I didn't even like that. I finished that course in 6 months. Was it 6 months or 9 months? I think it was 6 months. Then I finished it. I didn't even want to continue doing that stuff. I was just so lost. And then 2020 came. And then I basically gave up. And then I became a shut-in for like a few months. And then in mid-2020, I got a warehouse job. And I stayed in that job for like about 3 years. Actually, exactly 3 years. I started in September 2020. And then I left that job to do this content thing. exactly also September 2023. So exactly 3 years. And I feel like during those years, I wasn't really interested about improving in my guitar skills anymore. It kind of just faded out. And throughout 2021 to 2023, 2024, 2025, all the way now, the things that I'm interested about is actually has nothing to do with music. I think in 2021, I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos about personal finance and investing, and I learned how to invest in ETFs or individual stocks or crypto. And then in 2022, I got exposed to self-improvement content. So I've learned how to diet and exercise. And back in 2022, I actually lost 25 kilos in like three months. And so in 2023, I kind of actually started my channel. I want to share what I've learned in terms of like dieting and exercise and losing weight, right? But the thing is that when I quit my job to do this YouTube thing, I actually self-sabotaged so hard. You know, I quit my job. I quit my warehousing job because I thought I needed to do that to do this thing because when I was in there, I was actually comfortable. You know, I wouldn't start my channel if I was still there because I was just too comfortable living the same way, right? I would just work and then come home and then basically do nothing towards this thing, towards making content or business. So I kind of thought I should quit my job to force myself into doing the action, right? To make me uncomfortable. But the thing is, like, when I quit my job and I tried to do this YouTube thing, I self-sabotaged so hard that I only made like 2 videos a year since that. And that kind of like got in my head. And that got in my head because why the fuck did I quit my job if I'm not even uploading that much content? I like most of the days I'm just procrastinating, right? So I was just like in a bad mental state where fuck, I quit this job and I'm barely doing anything. And like I was making these videos that about weight loss and then I can't even do that anymore because I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining so much weight so fast because my mental state is being affected by this self-sabotaging thing. That I started to eat like shit again. And now I'm back at 100 kilos. Like, then I've spent 2024 and 2025 just basically consuming information, consuming courses, right? Like listening to podcasts, multiple YouTube videos every fucking day. But like my action is so little that it doesn't mean anything. So that's why I'm still in the same fucking situation, right? Basically. But everything got worse. Now I'm even more overweight. Then I'm fucking broke. My savings run out. And then I'm relying on welfare to get some income. It's just a shit situation to be in. So again, that's why I'm recording this video, because this is such a shit situation. I feel like I need to like make a video documenting this moment. Because when I do figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do, it'll be so much more better. The story will be much better. And now in 2026, I've been trying to set momentum with my goals. And I feel like I'm slowly building momentum, right? This is my third YouTube video for the year, and then I started my weight loss journey again in January, and I've lost like 4 kilos so far, 4 to 5 kilos. And yeah, I just have to keep going. So if you're still watching this video all the way here, obviously you're interested, right? I urge you to do the same. If you feel like you're eating shit right now, just remember, like, this is just one moment. This is just a period of your life where you feel down, you feel depressed, and you're not where you want to be. But just remember, when you do make it, these moments will be like this is the part that makes your story even better. It's gonna be epic. So yeah, it's time to go home. I think that should be enough for a video. I don't really know what else to say, so while I'm going home, I want to know if you're still watching at this point. You have a really long attention span, but I want to know, for those people who want to, because I actually love those people who comment stuff on YouTube, especially on long form. I'm very interested in what people think. So let me know if you're going through the same thing right now, where you don't know what you're doing in your life. You're just fucking lost, right? I want to hear your story. So comment down below your story because I want to get to know my audience, right? I want to take advantage of this time because I only have 85 subscribers, right? I want to take advantage of this time to read comments and read your story. Just share your story in the comments and then tell me what you're going through right now. Like, are you doing the same thing as me? Are you trying to make content? You don't know what you're doing? You're just improvising everything? Tell me your story, and I'll be reading them soon. Now, to close off this video, actually, before I finish off this video, for those people who are actively watching this channel, I want to know what topics you want me to cover. What's your interest? How can I make content that actually helps you? Let me know in the comments. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.